Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV and Abby Reviews. We are here for the latest installment of Love is Blind season 4, where we really just want to what you say, Abby, curse Jackie out for about 30-45 minutes.
Exactly. We're just gonna cuss her out. We're gonna read her to her eyebrows. And yeah, that's really pretty much all we got because ain't nothing else
Everything
important
else is just
happened.
fast forward. I can tell you right now, I'm over Paul and Micah. Whenever they come on my screen, it's a fast forward. I don't care nothing about what they have going on.
I don't even I just get aggravated every time I see Micah's friend with that stupid look
Shelby
on her
girl.
face. Like, are you ain't broke up with him yet? That's what her face looks like all the time.
Instead of being salty, Shelby, you should be trying to make friends with Nick and Vanessa so you can get a turn and find love because you seem very sad and lonely.
Listen, I didn't listen, friend.
I mean, maybe you could fly out to DC next time and take a chance for yourself. I don't know. But she probably knows somebody turn and run away when them doors open.
Well, not
I'm
only
sorry, Shelby, you ain't deserve that. That we
no,
supposed to
she
be
deserves it.
roasting
She deserves
Jackie.
every bit of it. She deserves every bit of it
It's
because
not
she
too much to say about our favorite Tiffany and Brett. I think is it Brent? Well, it's a
Brett.
one
Hmm.
of them. I think their love story. I want them to get married. I'm happy that we can see some black love on our television. Somebody is actually in love, but it's not nothing to review about.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for their wedding. I didn't like it. The only person's dress that I liked was surprisingly enough Micah's.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Hers was the only, especially with that cowl in the back, that on the back of the dress. I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. I
It
was like,
was so
okay.
elegant, simple. She looked a wedding dress make anybody look good. I like Bliss too because I'm on team too much. So I love the arms and the flowers and the fluff. But everybody else was just But those were the two I liked the best.
Exactly. We are of the same mind. Um, Chelsea's looked appropriate. It looked like something that she would pick out and wear. It looked like her. Um, and Tiffany, I she kept talking about, oh, I want intricate designs, blah blah blah. I felt like she should have had Brett pick out her dress.
Tiffany should have put on Micah's dress because she has the body for something simple, elegant, and that would have looked really beautiful on her. All them switch swatching crystals, I was like, this isn't flattering. And then the mesh wasn't your skin tone.
Well, it's never our skin tone, so
I mean, if you got enough money like Portia and them, they get their skin tone right.
they ain't, the show paid for them dresses. They got on loan. Them dresses is on. They didn't even pay for them dresses. They on loan. You can wear it, and then after the ceremony, you have to give
You
it
give it
back.
right back. They gonna resell it. Like I should have been resold my dress. It's probably rubbish. Don't they deteriorate if you just let them sit in the closet?
Did you not get it preserved?
No, because my goal was I'm like, I ain't gonna wear this dress again. I'm gonna sell it. And I never sold it. So it's been sitting in my closet for what, 8, 9 years.
Somebody stole mine, so
Oh no.
our house got robbed and somebody stole it.
I think I'm just gonna donate it to the Goodwill and let somebody
Repurpose it and make it new.
my size have it for the low because it's wasting away.
So I don't know what my second wedding is going to be like. I don't know if I'm going to go all out or if I'm just going to put on a beautiful Jackie O T-length white dress with a pillbox hat and veil, and we go down to the courthouse. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet, but listen, it's gonna be something because the first time I didn't care. I didn't make any of the decisions because I didn't care. Um, so like my mama picked my dress, and the elder just wanted me covered. Jesus, she just.
I know.
And I was 7 months pregnant when I got married. You couldn't tell unless I turned to the side. I'll try and find a picture of me in the dress because the dress was beautiful, beautiful. Um, but I would do
You
things
stole
different
it.
the second time. I'm gonna do things differently.
That's a shame. You can't have anything.
Ain't it though? Listen, nothing. Cause niggas is gonna need. Like
You
we
gotta
and our house and our apartment got robbed while we were at the hospital while I was in labor. They took our TVs. They took my wedding dress. They took his fishing rod of all things. What? They took a sledgehammer to our toilet. Why would you do that?
I don't know. That sounds like anger. Because why would you sledgehammer the toilet?
They just destruction. They spray painted like I don't know. It seemed real crackish to me. So I don't.
That too. That too. Okay, we done lost our point. We was talking about how. Okay, let's talk about the clue that Chelsea can't seem to get. How many clues do you think Kwame is dropping that he does not want to marry Chelsea, but she can't seem to pick up? Or is it just me?
I think he's giving mixed signals. I think his words is saying one thing, but his actions is saying something completely different. So she is, I believe she's going with his actions because I feel like he's banging her brains out every night,
I feel that too.
but he's saying something, his mouth is saying something different. Like, oh, like what do I, like that conversation that they had about, he's
The
like, you
father.
can go do X, Y, and Z, to take a break and breathe and center yourself and come back, but I don't have that outlet
Yeah.
here. And for me, as his fiance, my immediate response would have been, what is it that you need to do so that you can get your break and get your center and catch your breath so you can come back to this situation with a clear mind and know exactly what it is that you want to do. But you'll never see her make any kind of concessions to this man you say that you love and you want to marry. Why are you not listening and are not concerned when he says, I feel overwhelmed as well? Listen, he said, I feel overwhelmed as well. And he's like, what am I supposed to do? Drive 3 hours to Portland to lay in my bed for a
He doesn't
couple
want to
hours
move.
and breathe and then come back? What? No. But if you can't do that, if you need to do that, then go do that. But if you can't do that, what is it that I can do for you? Do you need me to leave the house so that you have some space just to yourself so we're not always on top of each other? Do me and the dog need to go to my house and you just stay at this apartment that they're supposed to be staying in? And me and the dog can go to my house for the evening.
Apartment.
Yeah.
Apartment.
The apartments that they
That
stay
is a
in.
room.
It's a whole.
Chelsea lives in a room. It
No,
ain't no
that's
walls
not
in it.
Chelsea's house. That's
No,
not Chelsea's
that's
house.
Chelsea's house. That is a room. She stay in like a.
No, ma'am, that's not her. That's not their space.
That
That's not her
wasn't.
actual house. That's not where that girl lived.
She
They
don't live
put
in a
them
little
in
big
like
house.
a little apartment situation.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when Chelsea took him to her studio. Like this is where I actually live. It wasn't no walls in there. You walk in there, you see the kitchen, the bed, a couch. We had
Okay, but I'm saying it's in a completely separate building from the
yeah,
apartment that the show put them in.
yeah,
If
it
you
is.
need me to take the dog and go back to my studio apartment for the night just so you can get a break and be to yourself and catch your breath, then that's what I'll do. But she doesn't even give him any alternates or any break from them being on top of each other. You know what I'm saying?
But I think
I
he
would love to be like, okay,
wants
so
the
here's the deal. Because
marriage.
I like my space too. And I like you, but we don't have to be on top of each other like this. So this is what I'm gonna do. Because you can't because driving 3 hours to Portland seems kind of ridiculous. We have this space. I still have my home. Me and the dog is going to my house for the night. I
Mm.
see you tomorrow. tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening when I
But
get off
I
work.
think
I'll
Kwame
come
was
out.
talking
I'll
more
come
about
back. You got
marriage.
24 hours.
He ain't
Breathe,
talking about these little
relax, relate,
things in
release,
the
go hang out with
townhouse.
the boys, do whatever it is that you want to do, that you need to center yourself, and then I will come back. But to make no concession to this man saying, I need some time, I need some space to breathe, and she doesn't even, it's like she didn't even, like it bounced right off of her. Like she didn't even hear what he was
I
saying
think
to
I
her.
heard it the way Chelsea heard it. Like, I don't think Kwame was saying, I need some space this minute. I think he was talking about the marriage. And when we're married, your family is here in Seattle. My circle of friends' family is in Portland. And I can't go to Portland, drive 3 hours all the time. So, because, he's talking about, oh, my favorite running trails are in Portland. My favorite soccer team is in Portland. Like, I think Kwame does not want to move. And he already said Seattle was high. And I could believe it, for Chelsea to be this professional lady and she live in that little studio. Seattle has to be high, kind of like New
Or
York.
no, it doesn't necessarily have to be hot, or that's what she prefers. Some people don't need a whole bunch of space.
You're right, but I need some space. I at least want a wall or two up.
Not a wall or two. Listen.
But it's more than just a getaway. He's stuck on his mother. When we get married, you can't take my last name until my mama say all right. What if your mother never says all right?
That's my question. You's a grown man, and I understand you wanted your parents' blessing and all of that stuff. But what if your mama don't never approve? Because you tend to like the snow bunnies. I feel like your mama ain't never gonna approve of whoever you bring to her house. So if that's the case,
She's supposed to never get your last name. Like,
so
Kwame
why
is
haven't
throwing the
kids the
hints
Kings
at
came
the
with your
hints
last name
at
either?
the hints. I don't know. They came up first. I don't think Kwame is gonna say yes.
I don't
If
think
he
he
does, I expect them to be divorced by this live reunion. But we'll see.
child.
Okay, that's really it because we done went over. We don't care about Micah and Paul. We love Tiffany and Brent. Chelsea is right here delusional, and she gonna have a rude awakening either on the show or at the reunion. So let's get to Jackie and Marshall and all the drama they were going through. So Marshall is going to try on his suit. Jackie don't show up. Um,
The fact that this heifer, not only did she not show the fuck up, she was on a date with another
with
nigga.
another man.
And then she didn't even tell this nigga that she wasn't going to the dress fitting. Somebody had to text.
Had to text him so he wouldn't embarrass himself. Tiffany had to text her man and was like, "What's going on? Is Marshall there?" Yeah, Marshall already got his suit jacket on. And Brent had to go be like, "Man, just so you don't be completely embarrassed on national TV, Jackie ain't over there." And I was like, "Ooh." And then she on a date with Josh, kissing in the mouth. They ended it with a kiss. And he talking about, oh, my biggest regret is I ain't pick you, and oh, I ain't pick you. And I forgot all the bullshit they was talking at that coffee
Because
shop.
it's irrelevant bullshit. This
Mhm.
bitch is toxic. And I listen, when these men get on here and talk about, oh, they don't, women don't want a good guy, the good guy always finishes last. This the bullshit that they
That's
talking.
what they talking about.
This is the bull that they are talking about. Because this ridiculous bitch decided in her infinite wisdom that she wanted to trust, because she's used to toxic niggas. You can tell.
Yes.
And
Hmm.
she used to niggas who don't know how to love appropriately or healthy or anything like that. So when it's introduced to her, she doesn't know how to take it. She's not healed enough to receive
A
a
good man.
good man and how a good man actually loves you. So she decides in her infinite wisdom he's not strong enough for her. So she go gets the toxic douchebag who she had an issue with in the fucking pies on the first time. You know what? Go to hell. Go
She
right to
like
hell.
that drama. She
Because
wants somebody to
until
be
you heal
out and
yourself, you are going to ruin every man that you come in contact with. And you almost goddamn I'm so glad, Marshall. I'm so sorry, beloved. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
sorry. I know his feelings hurt, but trust me, it's for the best.
It's for you.
You
It's for
find
your
you a
good.
good woman who doesn't
It's for
need no
your good.
toxicity in their life. Like you need a nice, peaceful Tiffany type of woman that just want to be in love. You don't need nobody that thrives off of arguments and drama because that's what Jackie is. She
Mm-hmm.
wants somebody to argue with her. She wants some drama in her life. And at a certain age, you ain't got time for it.
None.
And then she also
None.
playing in
Do
our
you
face.
not understand that that I married Josh in my 20s and in my 40s I am looking for Marshall?
She ain't gonna learn until she get in her 40s looking for a Marshall, and Marshall gonna be
And
like,
then realize what the diamond that she had and she threw it over for a piece of cubic zirconia. Okay, daughter.
but I
All
think
right.
Jackie just wants to be on TV. She probably be the next one be on that little dating show, Netflix doing. Because when Josh comes up to the little date, she was like, "Look, if you looking for marriage, I ain't trying to get married no time soon. So what are you even doing on this
So
show?
why are you even here, beloved? What is the
Right.
point?
What are you even doing here if you're not trying to get married anytime soon?" And then when they get back to the house,
She
Marshall
don't
and
give a
Jackie,
damn that that man is hurt
she
and
don't
in
care that
his
he hurt.
feelings. She's like, okay, whatever. Bye. See you later. Be blessed.
She
Ooh,
tried to flip it on him.
when
I
I
can't
say
deal with
I
you.
wanted Marshall to be Marshall's sister so he could text me and tell me so I could come over there. Because Marshall, you can't
That's what
put
she
your
like.
hands on her, but I can.
But that's what she like. That's what she used to.
Because I'd have busted her right in her mouth. Because what you're not
Probably
going to
what
do
she
is
wanted.
do my brother dirty on national TV, ho. Not on my watch.
That's what she wanted. And then Marshall had the nerve to say, "Well, can I get the ring back?" And then Jackie said, "No, I'm gonna keep it." And I said, "I know Netflix played for this ring, and I know Netflix about to get their ring back. Why y'all playing in our face on TV? Don't let me send Judge Judy up there." Judge Judy said the ring is a gift for a transaction. If you don't get married, the ring goes back.
It goes back. Especially because you the one who fucked it up.
Right.
You can't keep
How
the
you
ring.
gonna
You
say
fucked it
you
up, daughter.
entitled
That's
to the
not how that
ring and
works.
you messed it up? I could see if he was out there messing around with another woman and you was like, "Nah, I'm gonna keep this," but you messed it up. You know Jackie about to go pawn this ring and Netflix about to send her a bill.
Ridiculous. I'm sick of her. And then she talk about he called me a slur. Okay, I probably
I
would have
wonder
called him
what the
one
slur is because I don't see Marshall using a racial slur. I'm assuming she not black. Um, but if he just called you a bitch, I mean, go look at Twitter. Everybody else has been calling you that too.
too. Right. So we calling you what you're acting like, daughter. I don't know what you want from us. If that's the behavior you're exhibiting, then that's what we're gonna call you. Ivy Girl said uh that the show paid for the ring.
They do because remember when the first season when somebody threw that ring in the pool, they had to go jump in there and get it.
Oh, baby girl, when that boy told her he was bisexual.
Yes,
And he's still mad and arguing to this day. Jesus
to this
Christ.
day, sir, we don't care no more.
And
I
don't.
didn't care then, but
And didn't.
they made them go get that ring out that pool. So I know Netflix got that ring off Jackie Finger, so I ain't even worried about that. Now, the reunion is gonna be live. I really don't
Okay.
even care about who get married. You already called. It's funny, y'all. If y'all don't remember, go watch the first set of episodes. Ebby already called that Irina and Bliss were gonna swip swap or flip flop, and she already called that Josh and Marshall were gonna swap. I didn't really believe Josh and Marshall, but Abby called it. So let's go ahead and call these weddings real quick. Say yay or nay to who you think getting left at the altar and who gon' put a ring on it, as they would say, or say I do.
Unfortunately, Jesus.
I feel like Netflix wants to have a high turnout, and so they're gonna let no, not I agree. Kwame about to hurt Chelsea feelings. Brent and Tiffany are a solid yes.
Yes.
I feel like Micah and
If
Paul.
Micah don't let her little hideous friend get in her head, I think she'll say yes. I think they will get married.
I think they're gonna say no because in that preview, Micah was like, "I'm gonna give you the honor of answering first." So I feel like she trying to hint to him, go ahead and tell me no, so I don't have to embarrass you. I think the I think Bliss and Zach might say yes.
Was it Bliss Daddy acting the ass?
Oh no. Well, number one, the daddy would have been me. I ain't here for this 20-day romance love affair. I ain't here for it. I don't know you. You could be a axe murderer. You could be trying to get our socials and steal all our identities. I don't know you.
Sir, you have no money. Please sit down. Don't do that.
I ain't gotta have money for you to mess up my credit.
Sir, you have no credit. Please, again, sit down.
And then I'm gonna be a little bit like Kwame, mama. I ain't here for it. I ain't showing up. So I'm the wrong one to bring on this TV show for this pod love affair. But the daddy was tripping. But I feel like some of them do too much of like, oh, I'm so happy for you, and yeah, I'm gonna be this, and you could be my son, and I'll be your mama. Cause Bliss mama, I could see why they didn't work out. Her mother is too emotional, and the daddy is an ass.
That's all I'm saying. Because the mama was crying every 30 seconds.
The
Calm down.
mama was crying before she even got on camera. I was like,
But Miss Ma'am, what happened? Why are you so upset? Mama, ain't nothing happened yet. What you crying for?
she was so happy. Like she just seems like an emotional, like she cries over happiness, sadness. She just seems like a
She
crier.
one of them. She one of them. I am not one of those.
I
I
am
am
one of those
not
people.
one of those. I'm so sorry.
I was just
Hey,
thinking about
ma'am.
that today. Like I haven't cried in a long time. I'm not a very emotional person.
I think emotions are dumb and they serve no purpose.
Hey Charles, but you could tell Bliss is still feeling some kind of way about that divorce because she got her daddy real quick and together. Like, I don't believe in divorce and I don't want to have no parts of what you did to my mama.
Ooh, well, sir.
You saw how Zach had to get up from the table. He was like, "Ooh."
He said, "Oh no." Zach said, "Wait a minute." All of a sudden, this became none of my business. I don't. What? Post
And
that.
what's up with these parties? These parties have gone downhill. They used to have some nice bachelor parties, and now it's like this kind of sad.
Well, I can appreciate Zach be like, I don't need the burlesque. My mama was a strip. I don't, I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. Right, Debbie. And how the daddy gonna air out the sister's business on national TV?
Sure did.
Sir!
He sure did. But the question is, are they still married? Because if they still married, who cares if they ran away and got married? Are they still married? I don't know. Oh,
The daddy doing too much. He did too much for me.
they said Bliss is too pretty for Zach, so they don't think it's gonna work out. And because the Judas
Her
Priest
that
said,
has nothing to do with whether or not they got what? That's not how that works. Queens of R&B. Is
that's
that the
that's
SWV
just being
escape
a
show?
cheat. Mm-hmm.
No, thank you. Return to sender. I don't want it.
I don't think Ebby watched that. Charles, did you even watch it, Ebby?
I absolutely did not. What for? Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
I need to do my last review, but I only have about 5 minutes worth of stuff to say. So
Child,
I might do that next.
I barely be caring about the shit I do. Y'all want me to? Okay, I don't. I ain't got it. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't got. I ain't. Listen, I barely have the wherewithal to be caring about this. Barely. And fucking Ready to Love is on my last damn nerve.
At least
And put
it's
a
over.
ring on it. I want to fight everybody. So I know I'm not going to subject myself to them broads fighting over money that they stole, and the husband in an open marriage, but the wife, I don't know what she, if she even knows she in an open marriage
She
because
said
he
it's
got
not an open
17.
marriage. She said she meant open communication, not marriage.
Does your husband know you meant open communication? Because he seems to think he had a
Girl, Charleston called you Ebby Conda reviews.
Exactly. Kinda. Kinda. Listen, I gotta finish. I gotta go back and do. I'm 2 episodes behind on um Life is a Drag, and I gotta get caught up on Seeking Brother Husband, and because Seeking Brother Husband is tickles me. Listen,
And I don't
that
watch that. Is
tickles.
that a YouTube show or it come on
No,
TV?
that's on TLC, baby. Seeking
Okay.
Brother Husband is on TLC. None of them husbands is down with it. So I listen. I don't understand how y'all even got to this point. Whoa,
I haven't watched it.
girl, you gotta go watch, girl.
Debbie want to know, do you think it's something behind Tiffany crying because he not buying the I hope it's a he, or I'm sorry, Debbie could be he or she. I'm sorry. I'm not buying the wedding dress story.
Me either. Me either. I don't know why she crying. She could be crying from happiness. But I don't think there's anything I think that's they trying to manipulate us into thinking there's going to be an issue because they gotta drum up some drama. But there's no actual drama between Brett and Tiffany. I don't think.
You think she might have a little bit of cold feet? 20 days is not a lot of time. I don't care how much we unlock our
Listen, I know
passports in
people
this
who got
phone.
married after 2 weeks and been married for 40 some odd years, so it's possible.
Everybody keep telling them you haven't seen each other on Mad Day yet. Like right now, y'all in this love affair bubble. How are you all going to handle a disagreement, or if somebody come home drunk, or they haven't had any kind of conflict?
I'm sure it'll happen. And they'll cross that bridge when they get to it. Me, I gotta see how you. I do need to see how you are angry because I'm a Scorpio, and I just it's not. I'm
I
not.
would want to see it before I walk down the aisle
Love
because
is Blind Japan. I've watched season 1 of Love is Blind Japan, and I almost went blind trying to read all the damn chirons at the bottom to know what these people are talking about. It's a lot. Love is Blind Brazil, Love is Blind Japan. I try and watch them, but you got to pay attention because you got to read all of the subtitles. You got to read the subtitles because I don't do that dubbed English stuff because it don't give you the appropriate context when people be reading stuff. So I got to read so I got to put it in the original language and then do English subtitles so I can read what's happening.
I did that for the Circle Brazil one season where I watched and read the subtitles at the same time. My eyes was hurting so bad. I said, "No, ma'am. If y'all can't speak English, I can't. I can't do it.
Ooh.
I'm sorry."
Listen, can we discuss because that was part of the best part of the episode, the fact that I need Tiffany to understand to look at both Brett's daddy and his brother and understand Brett is not always going to have that 6 pack. Now I like big men. There was a big man at my house today, so
Me
I,
too. I
I like
noticed
the
that,
big.
Abby. Don't do that. Because if he continues to eat healthy and work out, he could continue to have that six pack.
He's not always going to have that six pack.
Well, maybe Kwame
Because
told
love makes you happy and fat. Listen, let me be very clear. Let me be very clear about it.
Dion Rock, do not spoil the challenge. I have not watched it yet.
Oh, he has to be talking to you because he know I'm not. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. What's Challenge World? What is that?
The challenge is a competition show on MTV and Paramount Plus.
They
Will
still
you
do.
remember the Real World and the Road Rules?
Right. They still doing it this
Yes,
many years later, 40 years later.
they don't still have, Real World and Road Rules, but they still doing the show. And they still pulling people. They pulling people from Netflix. They pulling people from CBS. They still it's good. I enjoy the challenge, but I have not watched, so please don't spoil it for me.
I too love Kwame's sister. That orange dress was dressing.
That was cute. That sister gonna be crying like SK Mama was crying last year. That was SK, yeah, how SK said no, and the mama was all distraught. That's gonna be the sister next week or Friday.
Right, because she and Chelsea get along and they was hugging and crying. Listen, I
Something else.
don't,
Who am
I don't,
I?
I never got into the challenge. Now I used to watch Road Rules and Real World. In fact, I think I might pick up my retro reviews because I started on the London season. I was doing the London season after they started doing the revisits back to because I reviewed the season that Tammy and them came back, the LA cast when they
The
came back, and
homecoming.
I did the New Orleans cast, and
I
so
couldn't
I
do
started
New
on the
Orleans.
original
Julie
season
was too
of London.
much.
Did we see Chloe Bailey? Oh, y'all might not like my opinion of that baby. And it may be because I'm older and I'm a mama and I'm a grandmama, but there's something about that baby. I don't know. It's she it feel her energy feels very try too hard for me. I feel like she's always doing the most to be like to push her sex appeal when I don't feel like she needs to do all of that because she can just stand there and not say anything, pop her hip and be sexy. But I always feel like she's always doing the most, or it feels very try hard in my opinion every time I come across that baby. So
It
I
feels like she's
I don't
following
know.
the formula. You know how when you start off as a child star, the formula is to overly sexualize to break into the adult star. When her and her sister are so talented, they could stand and sing. I've never been a fan of their style of music. I feel like it's more artistic than what I want to listen to. But I like some of her pop songs, the upbeat dance songs.
Right, me too. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just like I feel like she did a cover of somebody's song. I can't remember. This was a couple months ago. I mean, but what did you
I'm
want Beyonce to
19.
do? Like exactly what you
Beyonce is practicing for the Renaissance. She can't help Chloe because she got to put on the show of her
she's doing
life
her own shit.
for as much as
The
I pay.
same if she signed to Beyonce, the same resources Beyonce has, this baby got access to. So if her album was then I don't know what was Beyonce supposed to do. She was supposed to come on and do a cover with her, do a duet or something. Was y'all that what y'all expected?
That would have been nice.
It would have been nice, but Beyonce probably saw that and was like, "Oh, girl, no, I'm not doing
But
that."
in this day and age, people aren't buying music. Those two are great actors. Stick to the acting where you could go make more money. People just aren't buying music like that. You either gonna be on the road singing your songs, or acting. And you see what Rihanna did? She done sat down and sold her makeup. So music isn't where the money is at anymore. Cause who buying albums? I'm listening to everything for free
But
on
Beyonce ain't
YouTube.
reposted nobody, so I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand what y'all is expecting. That woman is over there running 2 miles a day on a treadmill in some high heel shoes to get in shape for the Renaissance. She don't got time to be babysitting people.
They said Beyonce could at least put a tweet out, Chloe Bailey out today. Beyonce
Beyonce
could
don't
have tweeted
tweet.
all
What
week,
you
and I
mean?
don't think nobody
You
was
mean
going.
her team could have got to her page and put it out? Because you know Beyonce ain't doing none of that shit.
Nope.
No.
The most we see Beyonce do is give them a little pat on the back when she see them in public. She don't really do all that promoting. She didn't even promote her own stuff. You see Beyonce just drop her album. She don't even tweet about her own albums when they come out.
That's all I'm saying. She don't even do her own promo. She dropped the album and we gonna buy it. Thank you. We
We gonna
thank
buy it and we gonna go to the concert. And Chloe just isn't. Nobody is Beyonce, so music is hard for people. And I think you're
no, she just
talented.
gotta
Stick
get
with
she just
acting.
gotta get a hit and then she again.
Well, number one, let me say this: all your songs is 2 minutes. About time we get into the groove and we find our little dance move, the song is over.
Listen, people got short. Ow, I got cramp in my leg. People got short attention spans. So listen, don't sing me no 8 minute song because I'm not gonna make it to the end, daughter.
What
At
about
like five at the 5 minute mark, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, we're still singing. Jesus.
songs? Used to be 3.5 to 4 minutes. Songs nowadays are so short. You don't give us a chance to like them.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything from the album, so I can't rightly say. I will have to go listen to it.
He said,
Not be able to talk to them. Probably not. Probably not. Oh, okay, I'm old. Okay, this
Beyonce
broke the
got more
words.
things to worry about. She got to worry about where she about to put Ivy Park and all that other stuff.
This
But
ain't that it? Ain't that it? She makes music anybody can sing when she has the voice to sing songs that only who
maybe that's
Chloe's
where
collab
Beyonce.
with Chris Brown caused uproar on Black Twitter. Well, yeah, because why would you collab with that man? Why would you
I
do that?
did like that song. That was one of the songs I liked.
I would have to listen to it because I don't remember hearing it.
If
I,
you
I
hear
saw
it
the uproar in the
on Twitter,
right.
if
And
you heard Usher's song, you heard.
and I just want to say before we even dive into this particular topic with that young man, I it ain't even about him and Rihanna at this point.
Right.
Let's talk about the other women who have restraining orders against this man because he don't know how to keep his hands to himself. Let's talk about when he went up to the Good Morning America TV show and they asked him a question. He told them people studio up and threw a chair through the glass window.
And it's probably a long list of other things as well.
Listen, let's talk about he did Karuchi so damn bad, and I'm calling her by her correct name today. Now, ask me about her another thing. I'm gonna call her Kikukala or something else crazy. But he did Karuchi so bad. The messages were so bad that she got a lifelong permanent restraining order against him from being around her mama, and her best friend.
Christina Milian.
Karuchi, honey.
But I'm saying
Karuchi.
that's her best friend, Christina Milian.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, okay.
Chelsea is too. I feel like Chelsea is afraid too. I feel like she think she gonna be alone forever. She gonna be alone forever. Jesus, fix it, God. Help her. Help her. Help her, Father. Help her. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm still here. Just give me a second. Oh Lord. Okay, hold on, because I'm old and I have to.
Chloe put, why is this song a country song? Like I was, I'm here to listen to Future, but I was like, oh, they rapping over country
It's a
music.
country song.
Yes. Oh, it's a mess. I did not like that song at all.
Oh wow. Right, right, Debbie. At this point, I feel I I get a hint of I get a lot of desperation from Chelsea, and I feel like he beating down her block. So she like, okay,
It has to be a lot of desperation. She in that time, like, I was crying over that song he sang, and it was so beautiful, Mom. I was
but
like,
she keep calling it. It's the most sacred thing. It's
like,
the
were
most
we listening
sacred
to
love
the same
story ever
song?
told. Girl, no, it's not. No, it is not.
He sounded a hot mess, and you were not crying. Look, if she like it, I love it. But Chelsea, get prepared to get you some Kleenex
Right.
because you about to be crying for real in a
That's
week.
sad because I think she genuinely likes him. Why did she ask for that photo shoot? Because she gonna look at it and cry later in the car. She gonna look at it and
She
cry
want the
later in the car.
memories,
She
but
gonna be
she
like,
knows
Jody
he's
don't
gonna
love
say
me no
no.
more.
She know he's gonna say no, so she gotta have the memories. Well, this is what I used to have.
Child. She gonna be crying in the car all by myself. Ooh, we rude. Oh God.
It's very clear that
Now, if that boy says yes and they do get married, I will happily be wrong.
if they get married, I'm telling you, come Sunday when we have this live
Is you
reunion,
watching it live? Because I'm not. I'm gonna watch the playback.
what come on TV Sunday? I don't nothing come on TV, so I might watch it live.
I don't know. Bay is supposed to be back from New Orleans, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch it live on Sunday. We'll see.
Oh well, see, you got plans. I don't have any
What
Sunday.
time is it supposed to air?
I don't know, cause see, I'm used to Netflix. If it come on Sunday, it's just up. I have to figure that out. Let me look at my phone real quick.
What, posed in your drawers? You thought that was cute? I thought the underwear, the bra and underwear set she had on, I they look comfortable as hell. Hey, Mod.
Hey, Mom, it did
Not
look
I'm not
very
watching it live, ain't that? Succession does come on. Listen, Charles. Yes, it does. Succession
Oh, so,
does.
oh yeah, I do have to watch
Listen, that's
Succession.
one show I'm gonna watch. Them white people is crazy.
Did you watch the latest episode? Because I was
I
away.
have not. Listen, I haven't even started on this season. I'm trying to let a couple episodes
I ain't
go
gonna
by so
tell
I
you.
can binge watch it.
I'm
Kwame
not
claiming
gonna
he
tell
needs
you.
his mother's approval for anything is totally ridiculous because he apparently came on the show without his mama's approval. Listen,
7 p.m. Central.
I don't know. I might be
Obviously.
taking my after church nap. Depends on what I eat for dinner.
Succession doesn't come on to 8 or 9, so I might watch it live. Cause see, I want to watch them cut up. I feel like Jackie about to cut up. Marshall gonna give me a couple of tears. The only ones that's gonna be in love is Brent and Tiffany. Everybody else is about to cut up, especially if they bring Irina back, and then you're gonna have
I,
Josh and Marshall up
please
there.
don't bring mush face back,
Well,
please.
she was a part of the show. She has to come back.
Mod.
Oh my god!
Oh, Romeo, I'm sorry. I don't watch none of them shows. I don't watch the Housewives. I don't watch the Love and Marriages. I don't watch none of that. So I'm definitely not watching the Ultimate Girls Trip. I don't watch that.
I started watching the Ultimate Girls
Cause
Trip.
I be done push one of them broads off the boat.
I
You
can't stand
can't fool with me. You can't fool with me.
and Candace
And I
can't
don't like that Candace lady. I don't like a lot of them. So I don't be watching
I
that.
can't stand Giselle, and it's like, it's too much Giselle for me. So I haven't watched past episode 2.
Oh, well, listen, Debbie, that's what I said at the beginning of this review is that Kwame ain't never gonna get his mama's approval if he wants her to marry a Nigerian woman, and he in love with the snow bunnies. So go on and marry Chelsea, cause whatever white woman you pick, your mama ain't gonna like them. So you might as well. Might as well. You might
Might as
as well.
well. You saw your favorite Love is Blind that just had a baby.
Who?
The bar stool.
Who?
Hmm.
Who had a baby?
The bar stool. The
I don't
one from
know.
Love is Blind and Perfect Match. He
With
just
the
had
dangling earrings. Who had a baby with him?
he ain't said who he had a baby with. He just had a picture with him and his baby. He said, "Look at my son."
Child, he he wasn't hiding his baby from the world. He was hiding the
He,
world from his baby.
he couldn't have been hiding it that long because he couldn't have been more than a month
Go ahead,
old.
stop.
It was still a little baby, maybe 2 or 3 months old.
Oh, Ma said, but many Africans marrying a white woman is an accomplishment. Is it? Is it though? Is it really?
They said his mother wanted him to marry a woman from Ghana.
Right. Is there many white women in Ghana?
But I don't know, like,
Now his
it's
baby
easy
mama
to
look like
find
she
a
worked at
woman from
Kroger.
Ghana. And like, how many women from Ghana live in Portland? Like, that might be a hard find.
That's gonna be a hard ask. Does his mama still live in Nigeria?
They from Ghana.
Are they? I thought he said Nigeria.
I thought he said Ghana.
Oh, okay. I could be wrong. Okay, maybe.
I
Ma,
would
did you catch where he from? Is he from Nigeria or Ghana?
definitely
Debbie
say his
said,
baby
baby
mama.
mama looked like she worked at Kroger's.
They ain't show no picture of the baby mama. Where you find the picture at so I could look? His mother lives here.
Oh, mama lives here. They're from Ghana. Okay. Okay. Are there many white people in Ghana, Ma?
I don't think so.
Oh, Debbie said it's on Twitter.
Okay, I'm about to look.
It's on the Twitterations. Go on, because I don't be on the bird app.
You don't be on the bird app.
Oh, Nigeria and Ghana are right next door. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nobody said all Africans are Nigerian, bud. I thought the man said he was from Nigeria. I thought he said that. Jesus Christ.
Don't get mine started.
Maud just hear what she want to hear. What's in your cup, Maud? Clean out your ears. That's not what I said. I said I thought the man said he was from Nigeria. Maud, I'm not fooling with you.
Oh my God.
Send me the picture. Send it to me. Something is wrong with Jackie because she toxic jock. Over Marsha, who's gonna break her heart? He just want to prove it. Baby, you gonna have to KR, you gonna have to red bowl back. We already cussed her out at the beginning. You missed it, baby. We don't cussed her. You don't care for Kwame. Why you don't like Kwame Mod? And we know something is wrong with Jackie. She is a broken, unhealed person. And she is going to damage every man she comes into contact with until she heals herself appropriately. She was not ready for the man that Marshall is to receive the love that he has to give. That is a good man, Savannah. A
If this
good
lady
man.
don't work at Kroger, she work at Chick-fil-A.
Not Chick.
One,
Oh my
one or
God.
the other.
Here I go. Oh God, I'm scared.
One or the other.
I'm scared to look at this. Oh Jesus.
Dr. Ivy, let me figure out how to upload this picture to the StreamYard.
I know you motherfucking lying to me. I know this plain white lady. Ah! Wow.
I mean, he could have if he should have just stayed with Nancy.
I would just like to say in this picture, he looks super Caucasian. And she looks basic Caucasian, so I understand why this happened. I call him Dirty K because I forgot his name and because his house was dirty. Ooh, oh my God.
His house was. Oh, hold on.